Hi guys, Hypno here, and today I would like to do a little review of my Galaxy Watch 3 smartwatch. Previously I had Galaxy Watch 1, obviously Samsung never released Galaxy Watch 2, so so this is the successor of Galaxy Watch 1. So and the main reason when I've decided to change my smartwatch, because there are not that many differences, at least not for me. The main difference and the main reason why I've changed the smartwatch is the heart pressure monitor. But I will tell you in a second. First of all, bear in mind that that's not original bezel. I have bezel protection installed on my smartwatch, as well as a screen protection, so that's not original lookout. And also I've swiped my straps. I use this strap. This strap came originally with Galaxy Watch 1, and the strap that came with that watch originally is a leather strap, and I'm not fan of the leather, to be honest, mostly because sometimes the watch gets wet, whether it's the rain or the shower or swimming in the swimming pool or the sea. So I thought maybe it's not good to have leather straps, so I'm using that one which came originally with Galaxy Watch 1, and I'm so happy with this. It's obviously you can use whatever strap you want if you have your own from or you can buy online or shop, and you can change it really easily. Bear that in mind. Now, so as I mentioned, the main reason was ECG and blood pressure monitor. That was the main reason why I've changed the smartwatch. And I'm really unhappy with that feature. That I have to admit. I'm really disappointed, to be honest. And I'll tell you why. Right. Originally, when the smartwatch was released in UK, those functions, ECG and blood pressure monitor, was not active. I couldn't use it, which obviously disappointed me. But there is a really easy way to make it work if it's disabled. So if that feature is disabled in your country, I will put a link in the description how to enable it. It's really easy to do it and pretty much straightforward. So I did enable it. So I have ECG function and blood pressure monitor function, and I will show you how ECG function works, and I will explain the problem with blood pressure monitor in the meantime. So the problem with the blood pressure monitor is that once you calibrate it, the calibration is the simple process. You have to have another blood pressure monitor which you count your blood pressure, you check your blood pressure, and you type those results into the application, into your watch. On the phone, and that's so the watch knows the results. So once you've done these 3 measurements from another blood pressure monitor, the watch itself will be able to do measurements for a month. I've done that over a month ago, so I could check my blood pressure with my smartwatch. However, after 1 month, as you can see, the watch which says that the calibration has expired, and there is no way for me to use that function anymore. So I have to do another calibration, and to be honest, I am disappointed with that a lot, because that was the feature I was looking for. That was the reason actually why I've changed my smartwatch, to have that blood pressure monitor, and it works only for a month. No one ever told me that. No, Samsung never announced that that feature will work only for a month. It's like, for me, it's like a demo. watch, not fully functional watch, because if something works only for a month and then stop working, for me it's not a fully functional product. I understand that there are some reasons behind that, there must be, but I would rather expect to have little like pop-up, for example, little warning message saying that your blood pressure results might not be accurate or something, but I would expect I should be still able to check my blood pressure. I'm not expecting to have the function deactivated after a certain of time. It's like I don't know, buying a car and driving only for a month, and then the engine stop and you can't drive your car. So it doesn't make sense for me. So yeah, I'm really disappointed with that feature. But let me maybe tell you a little bit about what I'm happy with regarding the smartwatch, this Galaxy Watch 3, and generally with Samsung smartwatch. The main thing I'm happy is like customization level. Oh, for me it's a really advanced smartwatch. The customization level is way beyond my imagination. Starting with the watch faces, there are millions of them in the internet, or even in the Galaxy store. You can download whatever you like and really customize as well. So that's really impressive. That's really something I do like it. As you can see, the watch face and also the menu is in Polish, because I'm Polish, so everything is in the same language that I've set up on my phone. That's also amazing. I mean, not all the smartwatch can do that, to be honest. I used to have, I still have another smartwatch which only can choose few languages, English, Chinese, obviously, yeah, and maybe a few others, and that's it. This one works perfectly with the language you choose from your phone, so that's really something good. Okay, what I do like it, I've liked it, and what I'm using a lot is obviously step counter and calorie counter. So once you do your exercise or basically you walk, it counts your steps, which is really nice feature. I do like it and I use it every day. Also notification, whether it's, you can set up what notification would like to receive, whether it's just email, or I also have like WhatsApp notification, and text, obviously, phone calls. That's really helpful, that you receive something and your phone is let's say charging, and you don't need to walk every time you receive notification. You can do on your smartwatch. That's really helpful, and I use that function every day. And what I do also do like it is once you're gonna walk out from your phone, your smartwatch will notify you that you left phone behind. So that's really helpful. It saves me a lot of time, if when I was charging my phone at home or at work, and I was going somewhere and my smartwatch was vibrating, so just to let me know that you left your phone, and it saves me lots of time, that I don't have to come back for my phone. So that's really amazing feature. Also, what I do like, we start with the widgets. So you can add, you can choose and you can add the widgets you use. So for example, I can control my music, and that is really helpful. If, for example, I'm usually carrying my phone in my trousers pocket, So when I'm outdoor, for example, I want to control my music. I don't have to take my phone out, especially when it's raining. I can do it from my watch. So that's a really nice feature. Obviously, I can check my oxygen level. That's a new feature. So I can check my stress level as well. Pulse, and pulse was in the Smartwatch 1. That's not new. But oxygen level and ECG is new feature. So yeah, so that's really great that those features are enabled. However, I'm obviously, as I mentioned, disappointed with the blood pressure monitor, that it only works for limited time, for 1 month. Right. Maybe now what I don't like, the battery. Oh dear. Samsung put smaller battery than original. I mean, that's in Galaxy Watch 1, and I knew about it, but and that was the downgrade for me. Galaxy Watch, I've could set up few functions. I mean, so the screen normally would go off after 15 seconds. I just switch it on for the purpose of these videos. I don't want to go off that quickly. But normally I've got my screen set up for 15 seconds and it goes off. I've got hand gesture enabled, so I can switch it on by just moving hands, which is another great feature. I don't like have it always on just to save the battery, so I normally have this screen off, and once I move my hand, it's switch on. So yeah, that's a great feature. And with the Galaxy Watch 1, the battery, once I've charged the fully charged battery, lasts for full 7 days for me. And again, I've got Wi-Fi switch off. I only have Bluetooth connection just to save the battery as well a little bit. So with all this feature adjusted for myself, for my needs, the Galaxy Watch 1 lasts fully 7 days. I usually charge my watch Sunday evening. So once I start using on Monday morning, it will last easily till Sunday evening, with another maybe 20%, even more. And I'm usually using for over 12 hours, like 13 hours a day, my watch. And Galaxy Watch 1 lasts for, as I said, 7 days. With this one, I'm really disappointed because the same settings and it's only lasts 4 days. 4 days. I will be lucky if it lasts for the 5th days. I have to charge it more than once a week, which before once a week was fine, more than enough. With this one, 4 days, maybe 5, depends of how I use it, and that's really disappointing. I'm really disappointed with that because I'm a bit lazy, so I love to charge my smartwatch once a week, but now I have to do it more often. Obviously it's not a big issue, but it's something I really hope Samsung will look into it. I know that they probably downgrade the battery just to put the new features, so they announced the new smartwatch with the new feature. So everyone was like myself, like, oh yeah, okay, let's go, let's take it. So I bought it, but now the next year probably, or maybe even this year, they're probably gonna announce new smartwatch with increased battery. So first they didn't downgrade the battery, so now they can increase it and they can announce it. Yeah, better battery. Smart move, Samsung. Smart move. Never mind. Now, a few words about the charging. First of all, what I don't like is the charger itself. It's a USB charger. But what I don't like is that the cable is connected with the charging dock. I mean, it's solid, it's all together. it doesn't come off, or you can unplug it. In the previous previous watch, it was micro USB cable, but you could unplug it and use it, for example, for something else that you need. In this model, no, it's solid, so I would rather expect USB-C port in here, and the cable could be detachable. Never mind. Also, the other problem is that that's the charger. It comes out of the box, and there is no mains charger. So obviously you have to plug it in somewhere, like either to the laptop, to the computer, or to the mains charger. But you have to buy the mains charger separately if you don't have one. So in theory, you can't charge the watch straight out of the box. Obviously, most of the people have some chargers at home for the mobile devices or for other stuff. I do, so I use wireless charger, so it's not a big deal, but it's something obviously worth to mention. So the other problem is like once I plugged it into my laptop, there is an error message popping up that the device is not recognizable. Obviously it's not the big problem, because I'm not expecting to do anything with this charger. It's meant to just charge my watch, so I'm not planning to program it or to transfer any data from the charger or to the charger. But yeah, it's something weird. I would rather think that there won't be any message at all, just using the plus and minus just to take the voltage and to charge the watch without giving any error message. But never mind, it's not a big deal. The charging dock is magnetic, so once you get your watch close to it, it's just clicks, and it stays. So it's good because you don't have to worry about whether I should put it here or somewhere else. Once you put so close to the middle, it will position it in the right place, and it will click to its place. So yeah, so I've got 17% left on my watch, and as you can see, once I plug it in, it takes 2 hours and 6 minutes to be fully charged, which is pretty amazing, pretty fast, I would say. So yeah, once again, charging process early and it doesn't come off. So 2 hours 6 minutes to be fully charged. That's pretty fast, that I have to admit. I'm really happy with this. It's charged really fast, and I'm quite happy with the charging of my watch. You can quickly charge it to full, or even a couple of minutes of charging. It gives good timing to use it later. And the battery is crap, I would say. No, maybe not crap. I shouldn't say crap, but it's really, especially if you had a Smartwatch, Galaxy Watch 1, then don't change that. The battery is really less than before. Lasts only for 4 days, maybe 5 if I push it hard to the 5 days. Before, easily a week. So yeah, so that's my opinion about the smartwatch. I hope you will enjoy it. I hope it's helpful for everyone. So thank you everyone for watching, and have a great day. Bye for now.